Welcome back, fam. Welcome back. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you guys have been enjoying your day so far. Just having a little fun. Hope you guys been enjoying your day so far, and also really having fun learning more about your purpose, your mission, your life path, your natal chart, these different synchronicities, the numbers, the different events that's just been happening in your life with the nature, right? You're getting reacquainted with Mother Nature, right? And different elements, and that's what it's all about. And many of you guys are, growing through the process on your, spiritual awakening, your hero's journey. There's always been more to life than what you've been told, and you've been receiving help, your entire life. This supernatural aid, things always happen for you, good, bad, been teaching some lessons, and you've been learning, gaining a lot of experience, which led you to this presentation today, right? And we're all connected. I'm just another version of you in a different time and space. I'm sharing my experience with you, my ups and downs, so you don't repeat those same mistakes like I did, and also to share some different tools and tips that I got acquainted with that can help you level up and also see things from a higher perspective. But in that process, you're gonna gain a lot of experience during your own personal transformation, atonement, and then you're gonna return each and every day, right, a smarter, wiser person than you were yesterday. And that's what it's all about. And and today, guys, it's all about the elemental realm, earth spirits, and nature's angels. So if you're in the process of really you feeling drawn to mama nature, these different elements, these different energies that's available on the planet, this presentation is for you. Or you just want to learn more about these different elemental realm elements too, in your process, this presentation for you. But be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, if you love to donate to the channel, I appreciate that too. Cash App is down below. If you just don't have it to donate right now, it's all about cause and effect. Remember, you have abundance. Just drop a thank you, Chris. I appreciate that too. Okay, but again, guys, it's all about the elementals and the elemental realm, and overall, there's no cookie cutter recipe to life. It's all about trusting your own intuition, your own inner voice. It's not about believing Chris. I'm just sharing my own personal experiences with you, knowing that it's going to help you, throughout your process as well, so you don't repeat these same mistakes like I did, right? So, and that's going to give me balance. I've been a leader, 21 years in the military, been a leader throughout my life. The military, just another aspect of me, right? That's another version of me. But throughout my life, I always had that can do and will do attitude. If nobody else gonna do it, I gotta do it, right? And that's been my whole thing. But I'm letting you guys know that, hey, you're that leader too. And right now, it's all about adding balance to myself, my family, and you, because you're part of my family as well. Especially when you living in your heart chakra, and you can see that we're all connected, no matter from copper color or from a lighter color. We're all connected. If you can see you and me, we good to go, right? We can live in harmony, right? That's enough with the rhymes. But remember, our overall purpose and mission require learning a lot of life lessons and to gain experience and knowledge for our souls grow. So if things haven't been working out for you throughout your life, there's no greater time than now. You can always rewrite your story. You can start over today, right now. But you have to change your routine. You need better quality information. And most importantly, to really know, to know if things gonna work out, have some proper expectations, some direction. You need a mentor. All right, every expert, every person that really has some kind of knowledge and really kind of know where they're going, because success has different shapes and forms. A lot of money don't equal success. All right, you look at the quality of life, right? And the person may not have a lot of money, but their quality of life is way better than the person that owns a store. So there's different aspects and levels to success, guys. So don't box yourself in a corner here. All right, but everybody needs a mentor. So find you a mentor that's going in that same lane that you're going, and you can have multiple mentors. All right, but take all the good and the bad and incorporate it, as experiences so you can use it further down the line on your hero's journey as well, because you're going to have somebody along your path that's going to need some assistance, and you'll be able to share your ups and downs with them. Okay, so I don't want to get too far off track. So if you want to have change in your life, find a mentor, change your routine, something about your routine and the information that you have access to is not helping you. So you're doing the same thing over and over again, but you're hoping and wishing that you know that results gonna come in. It's not gonna happen. You have to change something in your daily routine, or something that you're doing, the things that you're reading and listening to, if you really want to see those results manifest into your life. Okay, but as you grow through this process, share your knowledge and wisdom with people. All right, it's okay to charge people a fee. Nothing is really free, even the air you breathe, right? Because as soon as you take some air in, you got to let that go, right? So it's okay, you know, to tip the teacher. Okay, so but through the process, it's all about trusting your own intuition, and to have that great alignment. Your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and action always going to equal your reality and your results. So at this time frame, also keep your money in check. Okay, so learn about cryptocurrency, learn about investing into dividend stock like Nike, Walmart, Amazon, Google, you name it. You know, dollar cost averaging monthly, weekly, daily. I promise you it'll take you far. Okay, so always invest in yourself. Pay yourself 10% first every check. And you know, and just have a short-term and a long-term plan to get things going. Because if you don't have a plan in your life, you plan to fail. And what people out here love to do is, you know, if you don't have a plan for your life, somebody else does. And guess what it consists of? Not much. Because as long as they can keep you in as an employee, why have some additional plan for you? They can keep giving you big offices, but you still working for them at the end of the day. So it's all about, you know, building your purpose, your dreams. Okay, your job is not your purpose. It's not your dream. It may be a piece of it to get you to the point where you're at right now, but it's time to start taking all those experiences and skills and really build a pot of your own, and to, you know, build your own dream, your own business model, because your life is your business. Okay, so let's talk about, you know, I'm gonna give you some working knowledge of, you know, share my experiences with you about this elemental realm, the earth spirits, and nature angels, right? So to give you guys some working knowledge, but also, you know, do your own research. Okay, and as you research and grow through this process, and as you know, really, you know, put your, you know, be in nature, you can really appreciate these different energies that's always been available to you. But now, you know, when you know better, you do better. So when you out there in nature, you really appreciate everything, all of it, the air, just to feel the essence, right? And that's what it's all about. So before we get started into it and sum things up, you know, if you don't stick to the end, learn this: be the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen. The people that, you know, wait for the effect to happen, these people really believe in luck, and they think it actually exists. All right, because they have no idea where the cause came from. But the people that you know, create their own luck, they always plan, you know, very intentional with their causes. All right, because they know with each cause there have to be an effect. So, you know, good or bad, they already know, like, hey, at least 20% of the causes that I put out is going to give me some kind of results. That way I can refine and repeat the process. So instead of waiting for luck, these people are creating their own luck. You get it? So instead of waiting for the effect to happen, be that cause each and every day. Be very intentional every day to plant the seed, or come back to nourish the seeds that you already planted. Okay, that's how you get things to manifest. People give up, you know, in the beginning and think the seed's going to grow overnight. It doesn't happen like that. You have to, you know, let things compound over and build up, and then it'll start to sprout. Okay, so what does that mean? And if you want to put it in time, you know, all right. You know, look at things 30, 60, 90 days. Then you re-review. You repeat that. You do it for 4 cycles. Something, and then, you know, through that process, you'll know what works and what doesn't work. Okay. So, but most important, learn these 7 Hermetic principles. If you don't learn anything else and incorporate these into your life, you will greatly donate to this channel later. Right? Because, you know, because you'll realize, like, hey, I am abundant. You know, I am infinite. You know, I am money. You know, because people need you to get, you know, to generate the money. They need your time and energy. So you are the currency, really, when you look at the grander scheme of things, right? But learn more about your life path numbers, your personal year, and the natal chart. Okay, And as we dive into this, remember guys, the lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding, the Kabbalion. When the people is ready to really receive the truth, then with this little book come to him or her, you know, the Kabbalion, law of attraction. You know, the law of attraction will bring lips and ear together, pupil and book and company. Let me slow down. All right. Now, as we dive, you know, into the elemental kingdom, you know, always trust your own intuition, but really appreciate all these different energies that are available to you. That's why you're interested in this information at this time. Okay. But I'm just sharing my experiences with you, knowing that it's going to help you through this process. So when it comes to elementals and elemental kingdoms, they are known as elementals, as they are made up of the ethers and are ethereal, and therefore are invisible to the majority of humans. Now, again, you know, these elementals, they are made up of ethers and are ethereal, and therefore they are invisible to the majority of humans. Unless you vibrating at a certain level, you can actually experience and get glimpses of these different, you know, beings, right? But elements, that these elemental and the elemental kingdom contain such creatures often considered to be mystical, right? As fairies, gnomes, goblins, elves, leprechauns, tree people, brownies, undines, mermaids, and sylphs, right? The task of elementals and the elemental kingdom is to look after Mama Nature kingdom. All right. Now, elementals or earth spirits and nature angels live among plants and animals. They are responsible for the therapeutic effect you feel when outdoors among nature, at the beach, at the sea, lakes, rivers, parks, nature reserves, national parks, bushland, you name it, right? As long as you out there, these beings are there doing their job, their thug thizzles, right? Now, a reason why you feel rejuvenated, invigorated, and grounded when you in or around nature is because nature is filled with these powerful healing beings, okay? Now, elementals are also handy fixers and healers of electrical and mechanical tools, equipment as well, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, one of the primary purposes of earth elementals is, you know, ecological preservation. Earth elementals, often known as divas, right? Divas, because of the feminine energy, right? Now, these divas work with humans and are guardians of sacred sites and ancient temples and groves. They also inhabit clear crystal quartz crystals, right? Like I have up here in my little stash, right? And that's my clear quartz right there. Now, these crystals, known as Devic temple crystal, can become a great source of information as they have a vibratory signature that allows us to access information. Now, the divas who dwell in the Devic temple crystals can teach us about both personal and planetary healing, okay? So these crystals come in handy. All of them do, but this clear quartz in particular that we're talking about, they can teach us about personal and planetary healing, okay, guys? Now, earth divas teach us to raise our own vibrational rate as well as that of others and the earth itself. And that's what I'm doing by sharing my experiences with you guys, all right? Now, elementals and elemental kingdoms, sometimes known as nature kingdom, also has the mineral realm, right, which includes crystals like I showed you up here, right, and crystal rocks and stones. Now, crystals are wonderful tools for connecting with the angelic realm, as they have the ability to really amplify the angelic energy. They act like a megaphone by increasing the signal strength of communication and healing energies from our angels. Now, gemstones and crystal have an amazing capacity to absorb, reflect, store, and radiate light in the form of intelligent fields of energy that increase the flow of vital life force within the human physical body as well as the subtle body, okay? Now, again, these crystals can help, you know, heal you from the inside out, in other words. So research crystals. All right. These crystals and gemstones are able to restore balance and stability. Now, many crystals have properties which are aligned with the angelic realm as well. Now, let's talk about the water elements. Now, water elements are mermaids, you know, like we have down here, water sprites, sylphs, and others who regulate the water, you know, the waterways that we have, and help creatures who live in and on the water as well. Now, water elementals teach us to really cleanse and balance our emotions and teach us to go with the flow with life. by taking the path of least resistance. Now, water elementals have a great deal to teach us about adapting to different situations without losing our basic receptivity. Now, the medium of water is very receptive, right? This medium of water is very, very receptive, okay? And it carries messages, you know, it carries the messages in the areas that it passes through and whatever it touches along the way. So please remember that water is very receptive. So it's okay if you want to speak to your water, all right? And actually have 5-2-8 music, 432 hertz playing also in the background, all right? But water has many hidden messages and will become increasingly crucial to humanity over the coming years in particular, which is now, all right? Now, next we have the fire elemental, often seen as salamanders, right? And, you know, they guard the secrets of transformational energy and of fire and tend to the flames. Now, salamanders, you know, are often found to be in large number around volcanoes. Fire elemental teach us about the dynamic energy of our, you know, own life force, the spark of the divine fire that resides in each and every one of us, okay? Now, this life force or divine fire within calls us towards the light and waking us from our slumber, because many of us, you know, we've been vibrating on a low level and we really couldn't see things past, you know, working the 9 to 5 and being stuck in that hamster wheel of life and, you know, go to work, you know, come home, eat, you know, spend time with the children or whatever, and get ready for the next day and keep repeating that same process. And we really can see things outside of the box, like, man, outside of, you know, doing all of this, what is, you know, there gotta be more to life than this, right? And that's what it's all about. But this life force or divine fire within calls us towards the light and awakens us from that slumber. Like I mentioned, fire purifies, burns, cleanses, and destroys the old so that the new may emerge. Now, creative fire teaches us spiritual fortitude. Now, the lightning flash of fire is the ultimate fire, and it brings the, you know, unprecedented spiritual growth and soul illumination, because that's that big bang, that first initial spark, right? And that's the creation right there, you know, as above so below. So let's talk about air. Now, air elementals are fairies, and they tend to all growing plants, trees, flowers, mixing of colors, encourage them to be, you know, fragrant and to grow and bloom. Now, fairies are also elementals who are primarily involved with pets and animals and with healing humans. Now, fairies also act as guardian angels for people whose life purpose or soul mission involve ecology, nature, conservation, and, you know, animal welfare. Now, fairies may appear as tiny colored lights or swirling mist. You know, you've been out, you know, be it in the air, and this little nice little small mini tiny tornado just for you, just push on you, right, or come near your face, right? But fairies can be found wherever the pet there, you know, there are plants and or animals. Now, air elements carry our prayers, affirmation to the angels and to the higher realms. Now, air is light, free, and flexible. It is invisible and cannot be seen other than its effects and feeling, right, that we feel, right? Now, most life forms on earth need air to exist and live. Air elementals encourage and increases our mental, you know, bravery and intuitive abilities, creative imagination, communication, and inspiration. Now, creatures of the air such as birds, dragonflies, butterflies, right, and you know, they help gladden our hearts, because when we see them, you know, we don't think about anger. You know, we can only focus on one thing at a time, right? So if you haven't, you know, really having fun, you in that moment, you know, nothing really exists other than that moment. And that's what it is when you really in the moment with these elementals, right? Especially the butterflies. I love butterflies too, right? Who don't? All right, but birds and wings and the wind bring us many subtle messages, so you have to be open to receive, okay, guys? All right, so a closed mind would never get this information. Now, every living being and creature has a guardian angel. This includes trees, plants, flowers, birds, and animals of all kinds. Now, animals and pets have guardian angels, and when you are in contact with them, you are also interacting with the guardian angels with their guardian angels giving you the double therapeutic value. So especially if you have, if you're a pet owner, okay guys, hint hint. So animals have fairies of their guardian angels, and fish, birds, and animals who live in or on water have sylphs as their angels, right? Now sylphs are, water fairies, so this is my rendition here, right, on the screen, but you can use your own imagination, right, to build it in your head. But fairies help humans to really release negative emotions, energies, thoughts, and mindsets that we have been absorbed by our own means, i.e., stress, just worrying about the mundane, the 9 to 5. Remember, that job, trying to make that money, man. So, but fairies are able to really instill a sense of joy and lightheartedness in humans. Tree and plant spirits have the power to really heal, all of our ills if we choose to work in unison with them. So it's all about building a relationship. Everything is energy, everything vibrates. So a tree just isn't a tree. So now that you know better, you'll do better. So build a relationship, reconnect. Just like in the movie Avatar, you reconnecting back to, to source, to Mother Nature. Ground yourself. But find a tree that you really resonate with and that feels harmonious and welcoming, and ask to work with his spirit essence. And you'll be amazed. It may drop a leaf just for you, just to let you know, like, I hear you, man. I got you covered. But you need to really stay focused, clear your mind, and just just enjoy nature, the wind, the dirt between your toes, because you have your feet, your shoes off, right? And just listen to the birds in the backdrop with your eyes closed, and just and just acknowledging, appreciating all of this natural sound. Okay, and that's put you in the present moment right there, guys. All right. So but with that being said, as we get ready to close things out, find that tree. Really ask to work with his spirit essence, and you'll be amazed. But when walking in nature, ask the fairies to really surround you with their love, light, and healing energies, right? And elemental kingdom work closely with angels of the especially sacred sites, and help us to really understand the aspects of life that our ancestors knew instinctively. The importance of the correlationship relationship between the phases of the moon and the seasons and the tides, right? And that sun, right? And elemental spirits in nature teach us to really nurture ourselves and live in abundance, because the universe is infinite. They teach us that, there's lack. There's just a lack in mindset and a lack in the quality of information that people are sharing with us, right? But now when we know better and do research, we're going to do better, right? And that's what it's all about. Investigate things for yourself and find your own point of view, your own perspective. But it's all about living in abundance as co-creators, in balance and in harmony. This means living responsibly with regards to all life on this planet. So if you don't want to live in harmony with all life on this planet, there's a price to pay. Cause and effect. You write your own ticket, okay? Nobody else, you do. So we can bring stability and abundance to every area in our lives, if we choose to do so, by focusing on the power, that powerful energy that flows all around us every moment of our lives, guys. Take advantage of these energies. That's free. So as we close, elementals and the elemental kingdoms create abundance and balance on the earth, and are to be respected, revered, honored, and appreciated, as they help us to understand the rhythms of nature and our place within this world, within ourselves. Okay, so this has been my experience with you, sharing my experience with you about the elementals and the elemental realm. And remember, guys, do your own research. Our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons, right, to gain experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. Remember, a closed mind would not be open to the universe, all these different natural energies and new information. Okay, there's always more to know. All right, but as you grow through this process of self-discovery, knowledge of self, share your knowledge and wisdom with people. It's okay to charge people a fee. Nothing is for free. It's always a give and take. Remember that, guys. So as you learn and grow, and things start to pop in your life, don't forget the people, the small people, as you get big time in your process. Okay. But as we close, guys, remember, trust your own intuition. It's not about believing Chris. You know, it's all about, you know, I'm here to give you a quick tune up so you can tune back into your own inner voice, your own intuition, so you can really get things going on your life path for your own hero's journey. Okay, I'm just here to remind you of your own greatness, because I love you, I love myself, and that's why I'm sharing my message today, guys. But to have that great alignment, everything has to flow, right? Your thoughts, belief, words, emotions, and actions is going to equal your reality and your results. Learn these 7 Hermetic principles. You're going to thank me greatly. Now, keep your money in check. But this has been all about the Elemental Kingdom. We'll be back with our next presentation very soon. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time. Oh, yeah. Be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. Okay, I greatly appreciate you. Take care of yourself. Keep learning about this information. Life path number, natal chart, 7 Hermetic principles. I promise you it's going to take you far. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.